My topic this morning is, are we an illusion? Do we appear to be something that we're not? You know, I'm wearing camouflage because a hunter or a wildlife photographer will appear to be in the woods to be something that they're not. And I'd like to illustrate what an illusion is this morning. I have 3 ropes with me, and these 3 ropes represent the way that we look at sin in our life. And this man believes he's going to heaven because he was good. He has a short sin list. This man believes he's going to heaven because he's as good as the next person. He's a mediocre sinner. This person knows he's not going to heaven because he's been too bad. There's 3 things true about all of them. They've all sinned, they will all die, and all 3 will face judgment. And this man dies, stands before God. And if God should ask him, why should I let you into my heaven? He might say, well, I've been good enough. Well, that person would depart and be cast into everlasting fire, and God would say, I never knew you. So this man would die and stand before God in judgment. And if God should ask him, why should I let you into my heaven, which I have no evidence in the Bible he will do that, but just use your imagination for a second. He would say, well, God, I believe I deserve to go to heaven because I was as good as the next person. And then he would be cast into everlasting fire because God would say, depart from me, I never knew you. This person would die and go and stand before God. And if God should ask him, why should I let you into my heaven? He said, well, God, I was too bad. I never intended to go to heaven. And so he would be cast, and God would say, depart from me, I never knew you, into everlasting fire. So there's one thing true in the way God looks at our sin. He sees our sin like this. He says, if you have broken one of my laws, you've broken them all. So now the ropes appear as an illusion to be the same size. Because you see, God sees righteousness different than what we see it. If you break one, you've broken them all. And so the object of the ropes is this. You're not good enough. You're not good enough because you're like the other person. And you're never too bad. They all 3 died without Jesus. The object of the ropes, don't die without Jesus. The Bible says in Ephesians 2, 8 and 9, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it's the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. That's the message from the cross today.